Hello, everybody, and welcome to Smack the Markets Trading Room Weekly Market Wrap for weekend in the 7th of September. Now, this week started out pretty nice. We had some nice chart structures, some nice trends, and we're looking at plenty of different opportunities. But later on in the week, around midweek, we had that unannounced surprise announcements from Europe around how the Brexit negotiations were going on, and that created some extreme volatility in sterling markets and euro markets. And generally, that volatility was in completely the opposite direction to what trends those markets were already in. Now, that then led on to the latter half of the week, of course, where we had non-farm payrolls creating more volatility, and that created some rather challenging charts to identify some sensible opportunities to get positioned in. Nevertheless, we did manage to carve out a reasonable 4.5% from the official trades in the trading room, but I have to say that some of the trading room members this week managed to carve out a higher percentage return than me. So that was absolutely fantastic and well done to those guys. So let's take a look at the trades that we took in the trading room this week. The first one here on Monday was on the Kiwi against the yen. It was a swing trade, short. We're looking for opportunities to get short this market. In fact, I was looking for a 60-minute time frame entry. That didn't materialize and I moved it up the time frames until we got a setup here on the 2-hour chart. This was a straightforward moving average trade that we see here on the 2-hour chart. We had to hold into this market overnight to allow the trend to continue and reach its desired target level. Now, this trade was good for 3.5%, and by the time it reached target. The next trade here was Great British Pound against the Swissy. Again, it was a swing trade. It was a 4-hour time frame. We can see here on just a straightforward moving average trade as the market pulled into the moving averages. This one reached second target down the bottom here. So it reached second target. I still had a quarter of a position open, looking for a longer run. But then we had this huge spike here, which was the sort of European announcement on Brexit negotiations, which I just mentioned. That caused that volatility spike that took me out for the remaining quarter of that position. The next trade was Euro AUD. Now, this trade was on the watch list for an opportunity long, a swing trade overnight. Now, I didn't capture this trade, so because I didn't capture it, I don't include it in the trading room results. But a number of the members did catch it. This one actually triggered at 2 o'clock in the morning, so that's why it wasn't for the UK members. Straightforward, pulled back into the moving averages. That was the trigger. We were looking for Euro AUD long for a few days actually, and they managed to capture the move. So well done on that trade. Now, the second trade that I didn't capture this week, and again, it's not in the official results, but many of the members did actually capture this one, so it's worth mentioning. It was on the watch list actually for a couple of days for trading dollar Swiss short. The market had rolled over, and we were looking at sort of chipping into this on lower time frames. This was on the 15-minute time frame, getting positioned because we had some nice chart structure here and some fairly sort of tight candles to trade the market short. Now, I was running the training course that we were doing here in the trading room at the time, so I didn't manage to get positioned in this, but a few of the members did. Now, some of them got 3.5%. So one of them at least captured 5% on this move. So that was absolutely fantastic. So very good trades, but I say those ones we don't include into the trading room sort of official results. The last trade for the week that we had again was on Euro AUD. This was a 15-minute time frame trade. It was a straightforward pulled back into the moving averages. We were looking for a quick 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 this morning before the before lunchtime when the non-farm payroll news came out, and as you can see, what happened, the market triggered the trade open, but then promptly returned and stopped us out. So in actual fact, I got stopped out on this trade, but there was 4 markets that we were looking at this morning for opportunities. Euro AUD was one, Euro Kiwi was another. Then it was Great British Pound against the Kiwi and Great British Pound against the Aussie. And pretty much all of them set up opportunities around the same sort of time. I happened to pick Euro AUD, but in actual fact, for the people that actually picked the Great British Pound pairs, they were a completely different story, because the Great British Pound exploded again this morning, and they were sitting on some very nice profits on those positions. That's trading, that's the way it goes. But nevertheless, we managed to carve out an official 4.5% in a pretty volatile trading conditions through this week, so not too bad. So those are the trades that we took, and that's how we traded this week in the trading room. I certainly hope it helps, and I look forward to speaking to you on Monday when we'll take a look at the markets to watch for next week. Hope it helps. Bye for now.